I'll never have to write a proposal again, a contract again, an estimate again, my email newsletter again, my social media posts, or my school community reviews. I'm not going to do those manually anymore. And that's because I've created a bunch of skills inside Manus. So let me show you how to do it. Well, let me show you how I'm going to use Manus Skills to help me create my AI consulting proposals super easily. So every time I have a call or get an intake form, I can immediately turn that into a project AI blueprint for my client. So here's what I'm going to do. First, you go and you just click on this little puzzle piece here in Manus. And you can see there's multiple in here. I've made a couple already, but you could just hit Manage Skills, and then all you'll do is hit Add. And I like to do Build with Manus. However, if you have a team who has a skill that they want to share, or a teammate or colleague, they can send it to you and you can upload it here. You can also go to the official, which are pre-built skills that you can add to your portfolio, or there's soon going to be a ton on GitHub, I'm sure, and you can import here. But I'm building one custom, so first it puts out this prompt and it says, you send it and it's asking you what it should do. So I'm going to start putting in my answer. Once somebody fills out a request for AI consulting via my type form, I'd like you to read it and then use my blueprint strategy to create next steps for them. All right, so I'm going to send that in and then it'll start asking me what it needs to build that skill. All right, so now it's asking me a few questions. It wants to know what sort of output it should create, whether it's an email that it sends out from my email, a proposal document, an action plan. The thing with Manus is that it is an agentic AI and it's a true automation. So if I gave it access to my email, which it does, it could actually send this for me right away. I am a little bit of a control freak, so I don't want that. I want it to create a document, and I'm going to upload an example of one that I've already done so it can see what I want to offer my client and what I want to do with my AI blueprint. I would like to create a proposal document. Here's an example of one attached. Oops. I would like to create a proposal document. Here's an example of one attached. I forgot to push the right button. All right, so now it's going through and it's going to look at my document and create a skill that will recreate every step that I do in my consulting practice. So now it just asked for my pricing and my logo. It's just telling me, what sort of questions you ask in your type form intake. So I'm just going to let it know. I get a state of the state of their current AI use at their company. I get their information from a type form and I'll just copy and paste it in here when I'm ready to use this skill. So it's asking how I would get the information to this skill. Because with Manus, again, you can do a lot of automation. One last question, when you paste the type form data, what will it be in? It's plain text with the questions and the answers. No, you should not always generate the same two-session structure. Make sure it's based on the answers in the type form. Okay, so here you go, and I'm just going to hit add to my skills, and that's how easy it is. So then you just try it in chat, and you upload your whatever that goes with it.